What? Why
You're
doesn't
whispering?
she stop fucking talking? Like,
We can hear you, Brittany.
Oh, shit.
You didn't hit mute. All right, where we at here? We are live on the tube of you, I believe. Although, do we lose?
Yes. It says we're live.
It says we're live. We're live, so we're good to go with that. It's weird because I guess without Valerie's picture, it doesn't put her on the YouTube. But anyway, what's up, my 555 friends, my Vet Wod friends? Big thank you to National Fire Radio for letting us hijack their YouTube channel on a Sunday night at 7 o'clock at night, which is a totally different time for anything 555 related. But we wanted to kind of, I don't want to say wrap this up, right, CJ and Seb and Weezy there. We're not wrapping this up with our friends from Vet Wod and Rapides, but we thought we'd talk a little bit about the equipment that they're getting and kind of how we got to this point. So if you look at what we're doing and what we've done with 555, it was really awesome of our friends from Vet Wod to run their competition and donate all the money to 555. So our friends at Rapides Fire District 15 in Louisiana there could get some fitness equipment. So Weezy or Seb, if you guys just want to talk about a little bit, you know, your numbers from Vet Wod this year, and the event that went on, maybe real quick, we could put you on the spot and let you talk about that for a little.
Oh boy.
You could do it. I have total faith in you guys.
So we, before all the bills were paid, made about $12,000. And after all the shirts, all the shipments, everything was paid for, it was just over the 6 point. And we have enough money in the bank that we wanted to kick in and make it an even 8, because we have enough knowledge of what it takes to outfit a solid garage gym. And we know that extra $1,800 can get you maybe an ass.
Got you a lot, actually.
Right? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I just did.
Extra $1,800 got you guys a lot that you donated. And it's funny, I don't want to say it's funny, but listen, this is something really important for folks out there that may be watching this live or watching it whenever. Just because we're a not-for-profit doesn't mean we get things for free. And that's a huge misconception people have about the not-for-profit world, right, Weezy? Like, you guys are not-for-profit. You paid for those shirts? You paid for those shirts? Someone has to pay someone to print those? They didn't just give them to you for free? Like,
no, with money.
With money, actual money. It was something we dealt with 555 kind of coming up and doing a lot of traveling, where it was like, you know, United Airlines doesn't give us the tickets for free because we're a not-for-profit. I don't have a special number I dial or anything like that, right?
Right. I mean, you if you know the right person, like, they can maybe knock 10% off for you, but like, just because I don't make money doesn't mean that I don't have to spend money. So.
It's one of those things with not-for-profits that I think a lot of people don't necessarily always understand, because they compare smaller not-for-profits to the huge not-for-profits that are out there.
Right.
But $8,000 goes a long way, Chief, down there. And we, with 555, are able to really stretch that money thanks to some amazing partners. And the first thing for sure is we cannot thank everyone that did Vet Wod enough. You know, all the participants, all the donors. You guys even had several donors that I'm not going to talk about tonight for equipment, but maybe if you just want to throw some names out there of some of the companies that donated prizes to kind of increase participation, let's say. So if you want to drop those names now, would be probably a good time.
I'm going to let Seb take this one.
There's a lot, Seb. I understand if you're going to leave someone out, but there's
a lot. No, I mean, it's honestly, there's too many to name, but I mean, just a lot of people. We do have a lot of partners that allow us that donate a lot of the prizes, or also help us spread the word and share with their communities and their audience. So that helps a lot in terms of more participation, as well as us not having to spend money on prizes and certain things. So then all the money actually goes to where it needs to go. So nothing's free, but we've been able over the years to really just have a really awesome network and pool of sponsors and supporters. So without them, honestly, we wouldn't be able to do what we do.
And if you want to support them, like if you're out there watching this and you want to support folks who support us, we have tagged everybody that we worked with for VetWod 2020 on our feed. You're going to have to go back just a smidge. I'm going to go out on a limb here and just name drop Street Parking, because they're just the best of the best. Like, I can't say enough about what they do for us, and what they do just for the general fitness community. Like, they support us probably more than any other vendor, which is why I'm comfortable calling them out and not anybody else.
They're good people. They are good people.
They're good people.
Sure.
They're good people.
That is for sure. We're gonna talk about them tonight at some point, I think. But you know, when we think about these companies that you guys have been partnered with for years, it's the same as with 555 companies that we partner with. You know, they support us in ways that people don't always understand. And that whole part about even donating prizes, you know, that's such a big thing, because again, you're taking money away from folks like Chief there and the Rapides Fire District when it comes to a not-for-profit. And as we grow the not-for-profit, these are the people we need stepping up, and so many new ones step up. And I honestly have to say, we made some great partnerships because of VetWod now, that in the future for 555, you know, 2021 wise, and even today, I mean, I'll call out Soldier Socks. They named the sock after me, thanks to Seb. But, you know, that was one of your partners that we've now met that are helping other fire departments, aside from all the people they help. So it's been a great partnership, and the event was great. But I know that the folks from Rapides are really waiting to listen to what we were able to donate to their department. Chief, during the event, during VetWod, you got a little busy there, right?
A little bit. Apparently 2020 wanted to hit us with as many hurricanes as possible. I think we ended up with 3.
Wow.
You know, it's been hectic here.
You know, for us watching you on social media and being able in communication with you back and forth, you know, during this whole thing, it's been really amazing to watch your department just step up and help folks. And I know Rob and Brittany have been following you on social media a lot and really just sharing that message of what you guys have been doing during this event. And it makes all of us, everybody that's in these pictures, feel even better about what we're able to donate towards you.
Oh, I can't tell you how much we appreciate it. Yeah, they, you know, just the number of hours that we put in here. And y'all, we're a combination department. Roughly 90% of our guys up until 2 weeks ago were unpaid. But yet we still man the station 24 hours a day for, I think, 21 days straight. I do want to apologize, not keeping our social media up to date. It was kind of hard with HughesNet and no cell phone service.
There's no
for almost 20 days.
You went for like 9 days with no power, I think, right? Well, there's no apology needed. You just end that. Let's talk about. All right, we're gonna move on from the band then. Let's just move on. There's no apologizing, but let's talk about some things we can make your station better with, thanks to VetWod and all the folks who participated, right? So CJ, you want to start with your friends from Fringe, because they're your buddies there. So I know you know more about that than I do.
Yeah, they're my Texas peeps. Yeah, so we reached out to several companies, and I talked to some of the guys at Fringe Sport, and one of my buddies there, they gave us quite a deal. So you will be getting a small and a large foam plyo box from them, as well as a 30-foot climbing rope, which Chief had specifically requested to relive his Marine days, I'm pretty sure. Is that right? And then also a pair of 45-pound bumper plates.
Yeah, those guys at Fringe, you know, they've been supporting 555 probably since CJ came on board, I would say, because they are some Texas peeps. And we're really happy to have them as one of our general fitness partners, I guess is a good way to put it, because they carry a little bit of everything. Mm-hmm. And along that lines, When we talk about street parking, one of the friendships that Bobby and I made through street parking was with our friends from Rep Fitness. And they were able to come through with something, Chief, that I'm not really sure where these came from. I don't want to ask with the current climate in the fitness world, but you guys are getting a full set of 5 to 55-pound dumbbells from our friends at Rep Fitness, being shipped to you this week, which
And a rack to store.
And the rack to store them in, which currently,
Yo, that's not available anywhere.
Not available anywhere. Like some VIP stuff right there. Magic from our friends at Rep Fitness. So, you know, that again, that Seb, that happened with street parking. You know, we met Caitlin and Bobby, Sean, right? Shane, I was really close with that, but we met them when we went to street parking camp. So, you know, that's one of those things that just you meet good people and they're able to help you out, you know. And not to make this go too long, but I want to make sure I kind of call everybody out that hooked us up. You guys are getting from our normal partners and things a crossover symmetry system, which is great for rehab, prehab, warm-ups, and general fitness too when it comes to that. You guys are getting a hypervolt gun. Oh, look, there's a baby now. See the baby? Like, I can never not. I wanted to call out Reed's daughter before, but I wasn't talking. But now there's a baby. Look at that guy. What's up, buddy? You guys are getting a hypervolt gun for recovery, which again, hypervolt and crossover symmetry have been partners with 555s for about 2 years now, and going into our regular grant plans. I know you were interested, Chief, in some sandbags. And oh, there she is. That's my favorite Reed right there. She's my favorite little Reed with her hat on. You were interested in some sandbags, but our friends from Brute Force Training decided to do you a little better than just some sandbags. So you guys are getting some mini sandbags, some athlete sandbags, some strongman sandbags, as well as a few vests to go along with that. So Brute Force, again, has been one of our longest partners and friends, and they just stepped up to go beyond belief with what they were able to get you. And I do believe they're all firefighter red. You may get a couple extra different color vests, but I think we went with firefighter red the whole route there. Then we bring it back to street parking again, Vet Wod, and another tie-in that all goes together is our friends from Assault. And we had asked Rapides for maybe a wish list of things that they would like to have in their department. And one of the things on their wish list was the Devil's Tricycle, that assault bike that we all love to hate. And you got an assault bike coming to you, but something added on from our friends at Assault Fitness than just that bike is the Assault Runner. So you got yourself a treadmill in the firehouse that has no motor, needs no maintenance except for a battery change, will not break. Somebody else go here with the Assault Runner. I know Bobby uses one a lot. Seb has been on one. Anybody, go ahead.
CJ was on it today. I warmed up with one today at the gym. Those things are legit.
So rain, snow.
Part of the nowhere riders and the nowhere runners.
You just run forever. You go nowhere and you run. Yeah. But think about it. You know, you get some hurricanes and your power's out for 9 days. You can still bike and run in your station in between all those chainsaw calls you guys are going on. So a huge thank you to Assault Fitness again. Tracy has been a long-standing partner of 555, and I know a long-standing partner of Vet Wod. So it's awesome to have them jumping up with those two things. And then we come into kind of the end here a little bit, but our friends at Beaver Fit, they do some amazing things, Beaver Fit, and they are a veteran-owned company. So when they heard that Vet Wod was basically a veteran-based organization and that Rapides had so many vets involved in their department, and just the amount that you have is unreal to us. They decided that they were going to give us a very special price on their TGB, which is a tactical gym box. And within the tactical gym box from Beaver Fit, which we've been giving out now for about 1.5 years now in 555 grants, you get basically a little steel box on wheels, and everything fits inside of it. But that turns into a pull-up bar, a squat rack, a bench press bar. You can use it as a plyo box, but I definitely recommend the soft boxes over the metal steel box that you'd be jumping on. You're getting a barbell, a full bumper plate set from them, 4 kettlebells, a battle rope, and I'm sure CJ left like 1 or 2 things out. I think there's jump ropes in there. What did I?
Let's see. There's kettlebells, collar set for the bar, mobility bands, a sled to drag, suspension straps, medicine ball, lacrosse ball, the jump rope, chalk bags, J cups, and D-ring strap attachment. So just a few things.
5 people can use this thing at one time, Chief. So you could have 5 of your folks all working out on this tactical gym box at one time. What do you think? Good for you guys so far, all that?
I tell you what, I'm sitting here. Some of my guys are sitting on the side, and so whenever y'all see biggest facial expressions, it's me telling them, "Oh my God, y'all cannot believe what we're getting." No, I
That's not it.
No.
I'm not done yet, Chief. I'm still not done yet. I'm not done yet. And I shouldn't say we are not done yet. Well, I don't even know why I said I. I'm the one talking. But you should bring those folks in so we could see their facial expressions, because this actually is going to help them in the station and outside of the station. So I don't know, can they hear me, or do you got to say everything?
They can hear you.
Okay.
They're actually playing Madden. Listen to me.
Nothing wrong with that at all on a Sunday night. So here's the gig, right? So obviously we had a dollar amount we had to work with, and so many of our partners were so generous when they donate to 555 and they take care of us. But we have a new partner for 555 that I'm beyond proud to announce, and without even knowing it, Wheezy kind of just like dropped it before, because you guys are getting 20 street parking year-long memberships. So every member of your department that we know of, at least 20, are going to be able to be street parking members for the next year from when they choose to activate their membership. And that ties in
Awesome.
555 Fitness, because so many of us are street parking members, and Vet Wod, because you have Coach Seb, who you may get an email from once you activate your membership with, right, Seb? And can't we? I didn't talk about that yet because I wanted to kind of surprise you tonight.
Yeah,
but...
so I gained 20 athletes, is what we're saying.
You gained 20 athletes to your team. We gained 20 athletes to the Fire EMS street parking group. And Chief, this is street park. Seb, go ahead. You explain it. I'm not explaining it. You're the man. Go ahead.
What exactly?
For them? How is it gonna explain street parking? What is it? What are they gaining with these memberships?
Yeah, so street parking, man, you guys will be able to have programming for any particular need, whether you just want to stay fit for duty, whether you want to work on specific skills, whether you want to focus a little bit on nutrition, maybe even like recovery, getting back from an injury, or honestly, we have so much content that you will be able to reach your goals depending on what your goals are. And the really cool thing, just like Pip was mentioning, is that is something that money can't buy, is the support in the community, and it's the access to us as coaches, or us as people that are living the walk, right? We don't just talk, but we walk the walk. And so it's just a really cool thing. And actually, honestly, one of the reasons why I became a street parker way back in the days, because I was a firefighter, and I would work 24 on, 24 off, and on my 24 off, I couldn't go to the gym because it was my time with my family. So I would just step out to the garage and work out real quick and not take time away from my family. So it really caters to those of us that are busy, those of us that, know the parent life fully, those that work shift hours, those that, work at night and sleep during the day, so can't access a gym. So really, the sky's the limit with street parking and you know, all the support in the community.
Yeah. Yes, what Seb said is the easiest way to say it, right? Like that's it. And it's that community that you guys, we've been talking about it with 555 and Vet Wod and you, and now it's just one more community to grow with. And I'm so stoked to have you guys in it because, you know, I guess I talk a lot about it too in my own public life because that's the training that I do. You know, that's the programming I follow, but it's for everyone. There's every kind of workout there you need to find. So we cannot thank street parking enough, right? I mean, that's. Go ahead, Chief. What was
If
that?
I follow his program, will I look as good in a crop? I said, if I follow his program, will I be a crop top like he does?
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. 365 days. We'll come back next year in November, and then we can judge. You know, you got a year-long membership from when you activate it. So you have 365 days. I mean, in 365 workouts, you get a cool T-shirt.
And one of the
75,
cool
you get a
things
hoodie.
about one of the cool things about Louisiana too is that you can probably wear it year round.
There you go. Always a plus.
Especially too, I want to say Louisiana probably invented jorts. Like I would say, like if I had to pick anywhere that jorts came from, it was probably Louisiana. Like just cut those jeans off because it's too hot out. And you got it, man. A crop top and jorts is Seb's regular uniform.
Well, it's actually an uniform here.
What was that, Chief? It's a uniform there for the fire department?
Well, yeah, we wear jorts daily. It's part of it.
Seb, man, they're right after you, brother. Right after you. Weezy, I saw your excitement when you did the whole mouth cover. What do you had no idea before when you dropped street parking that this was happening. So what do you got?
No, I had no idea. Guys, you don't know what an asset this is, especially like you're going to get all this cool new equipment to play with. And now half the battle, which is what do I do, is taken away, right? You don't need to go out there and think for 20 minutes about, okay, what am I going to do today? You will just literally pull up your programming for the day, decide what implement do I want to use. Am I feeling a sandbag? Am I feeling dumbbells? Am I feeling a barbell? You've got all that, right? Pick your poison. It's written for you. You do the thing and you move on.
Yep. Yeah. And when we were doing the wish list, they talked about, you know, being worried because some people were rehabbing. And so now they have that with crossover symmetry, with the hypervolt, and now they can access that kind of stuff with street parking. So lots of good stuff happening.
Hey, Chief, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry. Hopefully, I would like to see an entire group of gentlemen doing maintenance together.
Yes, that's exactly me and you, Busy. I was gonna say I would like to see the whole department doing a nice street parking yoga session.
They're gonna have a new T-shirt. It's gonna say "and have the best day ever." Right. So, Chief, we're gonna get you guys set up with everything this coming week. You know, we got a big week ahead of us. You know, CJ has got all the orders in, so the equipment is on the way to you guys, at least a fair amount of it. And Steven is going to be following up with you to keep up with when you're getting stuff and how you're doing it. Obviously, you know, with street parking, all of us are going to be here. We had never planned on leaving anyway, because I feel like we all kind of feel like we're part of Rapide through this journey, just because of how awesome you guys have been, and then watching what happened to you during this and still being awesome about it. But now we're all in. So I don't know where to go from here tonight, but I hope you're excited about it all. I know you are, but what do you think?
Can't wait to visit and work out with them.
That's it. I cannot wait to get there and work out with you guys.
You just remember, we're old and tired. So don't kill us, CJ. Not on the first workout.
Me too, so it'll work out.
Yeah, I cannot tell you how excited we y'all don't understand. I mean, I'm sure y'all do understand, but we as an agency cannot thank y'all enough. It's something that we're going to be able to use. We've already recruiting other departments from the surrounding areas to come we're just so excited and stoked. I mean, just to be able to see the changes that we're going to be able to make just in general overall fitness, mental, an amazing opportunity. Thank y'all enough. I mean, I was happy with a bumper plate, or maybe one brute force sandbag. And now,
you gotta take some of that hurricane.
at least we have
sand.
350. Oh, but we have enough of that.
Yeah, you got some sand to use. So take them out of one sandbag and put them in the other one.
We have to have a grant
Awesome,
for a chainsaw because I broke all of mine.
You didn't put a chainsaw on your wish list, but if you did, I bet we could have found somebody that could have hooked you up with a chainsaw. We may know some people somewhere. I don't know. I'll make some calls. I got a guy, right? I always got a guy. That is so awesome. Listen, guys, we don't want to keep this one too long. You know, we said we keep everybody about a half an hour tonight. So we cannot, as 555 Fitness, cannot thank Vet Wod enough. You know, we cannot be happier for Rapides, and a huge thank you to all of our partners out there for what they've done, and all of Vet Wod's partners throughout Vet Wod, and then to keep this going. When it comes to kind of a 555 thing, if you applied for the third grant, we are in the final processes. Everything's off to the judges. So we will be announcing that grant winner soon. And I don't know when that's going to happen yet, but we will figure that one out. So just stay tuned.
We'll post it on Instagram and send out an email to everyone who applied to let them know. Yeah.
The boss lady said it. Whatever she says is the truth. A huge thank you again to National Fire Radio for letting us hijack their YouTube channel. And we will see you guys fairly soon. You guys can keep talking a little bit because it always takes me a few seconds to remember how I'm supposed to end this streaming thing on what's it called, on YouTube, because it's just never easy. So just give me a couple seconds here.
Hey guys,
Jeremy,
this is Valerie. I couldn't get my video working. I live out in the country, so my reception's not great, so I called in. And I just wanted to thank y'all for everything. This is just beyond amazing.
You are most welcome, Miss Valerie. I was wondering if you could hear this whole thing as we were going. I saw you there, but I'm like, I don't know if she's actually hearing us or not.
Yes, I was. Unfortunately, my reception's not great. So, and we live in the country, so no Wi-Fi. So.
Don't worry about that. We are glad to have you. And again, too, thank you for everything that you've done to make this happen. You know, you've been a huge part of keeping us in the loop with everything that's going on. And we just can't wait to see what you guys do with all this equipment. So it's going to be awesome.
And the original applicant.
Valerie was the original applicant. You're right.
Yes, I've literally had tears in my eyes the whole time. I'm so just so excited and thankful, and we can't thank y'all enough. We will use it every single day. So we're very excited. Thank y'all.
Awesome, Valerie. Well, I'm glad you chimed in, because in that whole time frame, I figured out how I could end the video. So I'm glad we can end on that happy